back to Hi Guys, BDR here, and I'm back with another AQ video. Now, this overview is going to be about Infinite Legion Darkcaster slash, Evolved Darkcaster. Now, the only way to really get this class is, Merge Shop, Underworld, or you can go to Dark Birthday, click on Classes, you'll see it right here. The same skills as the Legion Evolved Darkcaster class and whatnot. So the exact same skills, just completely different names. Alright then, now let's talk about the skills. Your rank 1 skill, Overshadowed. 15 mana, 3-second cooldown, long range, 1 target. It reduces hit chance and haste by 7%. Also applies Blighted Slight, lowering your target's hit chance and haste slightly for each stack of a maximum of 3 stacks. Regular. Oh, it also has an auto attack. So, Dark Pulse, 1.5 second cooldown, physical, long range, 1 target. Fire out a long range blast of dark energy, dealing 100% spell damage with a 20% chance to make your target flinch, stunning them for 1 second. I forgot about that. Then next we have the rank 2 skill, Onyx Combustion. 20 mana, 4-second cooldown, magical medium range, 2 targets. Basically do moderate strong damage to 2 nearby enemies. Your rank 3 skill, Stygian Pact. 24 mana, 12-second cooldown, magical, long range. Heals 3 friendly targets. Contracts you to bring more souls to the underworld in exchange for life and Styx water. Heals you and 2 friendly targets and applies Styx water to the first target, which gives a moderate heal over time for 12 seconds. Your rank 4 passives, Dark Vision, crit increased by 12%, and Umbreal Cloak, damage increased by 10%, dodge increased by 15%, and your rank 5 skill, Soul Scourge, 35 mana, 22-second cooldown, long range, 3 targets, which basically provides unavoidable darkness to lash out at 3 target souls. Their souls lie in agony and begin to rot, applying decay to negate all healing for 10 seconds. And finally, for our rank 10 passive, Dracolich Spirit, all physical damage received reduced by 12%. So yeah, working out of here, this class has pretty hefty mana requirements, not gonna lie. For like a non-endgame class, but even then, it's like you're gonna need something like Elysium at the very least, mana vamp. This class can actually work as a farmer, whatnot. So yeah, let's check it out in combos and enhancement. Alright, so here's our enhancements that we're going with the Infinite Legion Darkcaster. Elysium, because this class has the mana cost on here, 20 mana, 24 mana, 35 for the nuke. Yeah, you're gonna need some Elysium right there to protect those mana costs. I would say Vim, but I feel like we're just fine with our enhancements right here. Wizard, caster class, Vainglory for more damage, plus our healing will be just fine under it, and Pneuma, so that intellect as well. So that's pretty much it. So now then, for your combo, what you're gonna want to do here is 5, 2, and then 3, and press 4 when you need to heal. So yeah, I think what you want to do here is just spam your 2 and 3 until like your 5 comes back. If you need to heal, then 4. With Elysium, you are getting increased magical damage as well with each stack. Plus, we're already having each stack we get some heal over time, as you can see right here with Elysium. Elysium's so nice to have. But that's kind of like the game plan with the class here, is that you kind of want to just stack your 2 and 3, as such right here. I'll just show the Styx water, and we're getting back a decent heal over time and whatnot. But in terms of damage, outside of the nuke, yeah, this class doesn't really seem much like a soloing option due to the DPS. It's more DPS meant for like farming or like bosses under 100k HP. And we do get access to the K, which can Can like negate all non-life stealing healing. So yeah, plus we're just, stacking our Elysium right here. It looks like our damage is just gonna cap at 13k with just a 75% weapon. You do get the chance of, flinching right here. So yeah, how you guys enjoying this dark birthday, so far? Leave it in the comment section. Like, what's your favorite, Paragon pet, to use? What's your favorite part about Dage's birthday? Pretty much stuff like that. I mean, I like the Arcane Paragon pet. My first ever Paragon pet when I joined the Legion around 2016. I guess that could be another question, like when did you guys join the Legion? Was it a few months ago, a few years ago, when the Legion first came to AQ Worlds? That type of stuff. And with that, over. So it took about, nearly 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 666,000. Oh boy. If I don't get any bad luck. Haha. So yeah, in terms of soloing, I mean, it can do the job, but it's just going to take a lot more time compared to other classes that are more suited for soloing. That's all I have to say about that. Alright then, let's move on to farming. Alright then, so in terms of farming, this is where it's kind of like it's bread and butter. I mean, for farming and whatnot. Anyways, you have your fifth skill, which is basically a nuke right here. But the problem with, Infinite Legion Darkcaster in farming is that, its third skill is medium range, which is kind of like, it can be bothersome at times, As you can see right here, it's like, medium range and whatnot. You do get the smothering, and plus if you are getting bombarded, you do have the Styx water to heal you, but at the same time, though, I think that's kind of like my main thing about this class. It's just like, why is the combustion, medium range while the others get to be, long range and whatnot? It's just like, limiting your stacks of Elysium. But other than that, it can actually be a pretty good farmer, a pretty solid hand to have until you get your hands on more of the, the top tier farmers, such as, Revenant, Archmage, Dragon of Time, etc., etc. Until you get access to at least one of them, Infinite Legion Darkcaster can actually be a pretty good hand to have. Sometimes, it does great damage, especially paired up with Forge enhancements. We're getting a good amount of kills here. Not gonna lie. That'd be the best, but we're getting a good amount of kills, and our health is just fine. It's just that auto combustion has to be is medium range. You know, like we're not using all skills, but enough about that. Just the nuke right there is pretty nice. And bam, we're done right there. Let's see. Within 2 minutes, it was able to get 53 kills at, slash join stream war. So overall, in terms of farming, it's a pretty solid hand to have, in terms of farming. And plus, it's a pretty nice substitute if you don't have any of the top tier farmers. Alright then, let's move on to survivability. Alright guys, so in terms of survivability, this class kind of doesn't have the best survivability, as you can see right here. Oops, let me just move the bar right quick. And it's like, yeah, you have Elysium and whatnot. And it's just like, this class is just like, in harder situations, it can get, one shot, two shot, especially if you don't have your Stygian water activated. Even with that, we're still getting pieced up. This class overall does not have the best defenses. While it does have access to like, the Ks and the debuffs and whatnot, it's just that in harder situations than Fear Muncher, you can't really stun or there's some bosses that are immune to statuses and whatnot. So yeah. In terms of survivability, it can survive some situations, but in like harder situations, it can get folded pretty quickly. Now then, let's move on to support and then final thoughts. Alright guys, so in terms of support, I mean this class can provide some support. Its auto attack has a chance of, stunning them for a second. Overshadow can reduce, hit chance and haste. It can also stack as well. Steigen Pack can also, heal up to allies with a heal over time and whatnot. And Soul Scores has access to decay. So in terms of support, this class can actually provide some support. Alright then. The pros about this class is that, it's easy to use. It's a good hand when it comes to farming. It has access and pretty much it has access to decay, which can be good in some situations. All right then. The pros about this class is that, you know, you're only using this class if you don't have access to like, the top tier farming classes such as Archmage, Arcana Invoker, Revenant, etc. And this class also doesn't have the best defenses, as you saw with the Fear Muncher. And lastly, I know this may sound like a nitpick to some, but Onyx Combustion is a medium range, which kind of makes no sense. Since like all the others are kind of like, long range. So it may cause some trouble when it comes down to like long-term farming. Alright then. My final verdict about Infinite Legion Darkcaster is that it's a solid hand for farming. I recommend getting this class if you don't have access to any of the top tier farming classes. Alright then, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and also if you've used Infinite Legion Darkcaster before, what was your favorite moment of it? Do you think it should get buffed in the future? I just believe that Onyx Combustion should just be long range like its other skills. That's the only buff I would apply to it. Other than that, yeah, more Legion content on the way. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah. Hi guys, out.